Hi, this is my Victoria Arms pub documentary pitch.
See next slide when you
Next slide, please.
Oops, that's not the next slide, sorry.
Sorry?
No, that's not it.
I think you have to slide down.
Yeah, left the.
Sorry.
That's okay. My three initial ideas. My first documentary on is a look at what makes the Victoria Arms pub in Brentwood more than just a pub. I wanted to show it's a real community hub in Brentwood, and I wanted to dig into its past, chat with people who drink there, and see what keeps it up and running in 2026. My second idea was to see if anyone can make a film anywhere, so it would be a bit of an experiment. So I'd be following young filmmakers as they try to shoot scenes in normal places such as fields, pubs, etc., stuff like that. Idea three was just literally about fields in Essex, who owns them, who uses them, and what it means to them. I'm just curious to see how they're used by the community. Next slide, please. Synopsis of my documentary explores the Victoria Arms, a local pub in Brentwood. I do this through interviews with the owners, staff and regular weekend pub goers, and I sort of explore its history, its evolution, and things that make it so appealing. It's an observational documentary focusing on the voices of the people within the pub, like I said, owners, staff, etc. I'll be behind the camera asking questions. The audience most likely won't hear me, and I've chosen this approach to make sure it's a comfortable environment with different views on the pub and its role in the local town, and I aim to demonstrate that this pub can offer unique experiences that rival larger generic drinking places like Wetherspoons. Next slide, please. Research, the $2 Harlem Burger mini documentary is a key visual inspiration. Its observational style and 8-minute runtime inspired my documentary. The initial plan was to create a fast-paced film, but I shifted towards a slow-paced approach. My current research includes pub history, and this source value, the source reliability is very high because it's literally a handwritten scrapbook detailing back to the early 1900s. Next slide, please. Visual treatment, I intend to have a warm aesthetic for my documentary to match the cosy atmosphere of the pub. Golden lighting from the pub's lights and a golden colour grade would be ideal to match that. But the interviews will be done at the pub tables, so obviously for context, and there'll be images of alcohol and stuff like that for context. Audio capture, I'll be using a shared boom mic that I often borrow from a friend. And regarding location access, I have permission because my nan who works there has known the owners for 30 years, so it's easy to grab access. And next slide, please. Target audience 17, 18 and above because it's more aimed at people who are legally allowed to drink in pubs and socialise in them. Focuses on the atmosphere of the pub, and I want younger audience would like fully understand the importance of pubs in the community. The documentary will appeal by showing them the welcoming atmosphere, the spirit of the people in the pub, and personal stories connected to the pub as well. I intend for my audience to interact with the documentary through Instagram, TikTok and YouTube, where short clips and trailers can attract attention. I'll emotionally connect with them by including stories from customers and the owners, and I hope my audience will have a better appreciation for pubs after watching. Next slide, please. Ethical considerations, I said it will focus on the pub, so everyone that's featured will be treated respectfully and fairly. I'll gain consent from everyone, and especially when I'm shooting B-roll footage, I'll have to get their consent for them to be filmed. I've got to respect their privacy, especially. To avoid legal issues, I'll have written permission from the pub's owners to film. I'll avoid using copyrighted music and any false claims about larger chains like Wetherspoons. So, although I want to encourage support for local pubs, I understand there needs to be a balanced argument compared to larger pubs. I'll avoid stereotypes about different types of pub goers and business. The documentary won't mock people who prefer bigger pub venues. I'll be careful with how alcohol is portrayed, and I just want to show that this pub is a great place to go, and local pubs are also great. Next slide, please. Is that it? Oh, thank you for listening.
Thank you.